Listen, speaking of Corbin, tomorrow the first 25,000 fans get one of his bobbleheads, and Corbin, of course, is fired up for it. Take a listen.
Really happy with kind of how it turned out. Like, I haven't seen them in person, but the pictures I've seen, they look cool. And I think it's definitely a novel concept. I've never seen a mystery bobblehead or like where there's two. So yeah, it's cool.
There we go. All right, speaking of CC, he, of course, holds the D-backs records for most triples in a single season. His 51 career triples is, of course, one back of Stephen Drew for the team's record.
Yes, Carroll is the second fastest player to reach 50 triples and 50 career home runs. He is setting Nintendo numbers, as Troy Lavello likes to say. The first Hall of Famer since Lou Gehrig did it. And, yeah, I mean, pretty good company to be in. Jay Garcia was in pretty good company in the dugout with CC earlier this week.
A Corbin Carroll bobblehead is bound to be one of the most lifelike in the league. Carroll's head doesn't just bobble, it shakes the entire stadium, then breaks the internet. Carroll said his mindset when he mashes one into the gap is simple.
Is your kind of natural mental headspace like you're thinking 3 out of the box?
Yeah.
But his strategy after that is layered and nuanced and specific.
On an extra base hit, I'm never looking at the base coach. And obviously, where the fielder is relative to the ball, it's feeling the play, trusting your eyes. You know who can really throw, who's an outlier in that way, and maybe a guy on the other end of the spectrum that you could take a little bit more chance on.
Corbin's taken more chances than anyone in baseball. His 49 triples since his first full season are lapping the field, which means plenty of clapping from the dugout.
Nothing gets me going more than him turning second and heading for third. It's one of the best things in baseball to watch.
And concern when the ball clanks off his head.
Ow! I mean, takes it right to the top of the head.
Sometimes it feels like he's superhuman, and that really in that moment was something superhuman. I would have been on the ground crying, and he's just running home.
Carroll said he understands the bit this all has become, the hyperfixation on his face.
I run heavy, so a lot of my cues are about like staying light or staying quiet.
But he can't fix it.
I've always run that way. I've had plenty of coaches over the years, strength coaches, running coaches tell me, just to relax my face.
A PSA to the rest of MLB.
So you're telling me like you could potentially be even faster if that were the case?
I'm not saying that, but if you watch, an Olympic sprinter, right? Like, they don't look how I look.
Corbin has never been caught. No plans on stopping soon.
Knock on wood, but no, I don't think I have yet.
In Phoenix, Jay Garcia, 12 Sports.